absolutely charming. This is M61128. It's a Cottage Farms 3-piece Enduring Hope Dwarf Landscape Rose. I beg your pardon. Brand new today, only order of the season. 3 easy payments of $6.56, free shipping and handling as well. You actually get you'll get 3 of these, 3 actively growing plants in a 2.5-inch pot. Talk to me about sun or shade.
Well, full sun or part shade. They can do some part shade here.
Because usually they say a rose is going to be...
like full sun, yeah, these can do some part shade.
Bloom time, Katie?
So these will bloom late spring all the way through summer.
Late spring all the way through summer.
These are going to cover your ground with roses.
Well, is it really going to be like this? This is so dense with roses, and you say it is a ground cover of roses. It's literally a bed of roses.
It is a bed of roses.
Okay, that's a little Bon Jovi. All right, if you're a JBJ fan, you know you're getting this.
Should we lay in them?
In a bed of,
we could do a music video right now.
A bed of roses, we could. Hey, how tall do they get though?
They get to be about 2 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want to call it really a ground cover.
Well, I like to call it a ground cover because it does grow short and then 4 feet wide.
Oh,
so they stay really small and low to the ground. And I did get this little bouquet for you.
Oh man, that is this.
Look at that.
Look at that. Good Lord. Oh, could you see this at a baby shower, this summer? A wedding for the bride. What about the bridesmaids? And you could do it. You could do it easily.
DIY wedding bouquet? Absolutely.
Ooh, come on, girl.
Yeah.
And how many roses do you have in there? Like 500? Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, I love that.
Isn't it amazing? So these will bloom. So the unusual thing about these is their shape and their habit. They will just cover an area. So they're I like to call these problem solvers. That's one of the things that I do when I garden is, okay, I love this plant, it's beautiful, but what's it gonna solve? What's it gonna do for me? What hole do I have in my garden? Well, would you rather have a sea of mulch or would you rather have a sea of pink, double pink, should I say?
No question about it.
Enduring Hope roses.
No question. Oh.
So they just absolutely will take over and spread in an area. Now they only get to be about 4 feet wide, so they're not going to spread like something that you don't want to take over, but they will really fill in holes, and they're so densely growing, and they have flowers all over them. They will be covered in flowers. It's a really unique little plant. I like to call it a ground cover because I do feel like that gives you that idea of the problem that it's solving.
Yeah.
Because you can make a little low-growing hedge with it. Because you're right, they are more of a shrub with that 2 feet height.
Can I put it in pots though?
You can put it in pots.
I like this just the way you have it.
Absolutely.
Like, I would love to have these little rose babies.
The cool thing about them growing in pots is they have almost this cascading effect, which you can see up here in the front.
Yeah.
They will cascade if you have a pot, or even if you have a low-growing wall, like a stone wall. I live in, there's Pennsylvania. I live in a barn, so we've got these old stone walls all over our property.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine this trailing over like a stone wall or some kind of low-growing
me.
wall?
Yeah.
So
you guys, by the way, I should have said this a while ago, we're still busy on the phone line. So please use automated ordering or QVC.com or use your app so you can get your order in. I apologize for that, but you can see this show is so extraordinarily beautiful, wonderful prices. It's all the right plants that we want, the flowers that we want, the fruits, vegetables that we want. So a lot of people are on the phones trying to get them. So please use automated ordering, QVC.com or your apps. Make sure that you get your order in. These are breathtakingly beautiful.
Aren't
There's
they?
something very charming about them, something old world about them, almost like a tea rose. If that's just like something you would have at tea.
A tea. I almost want to talk in a British accent, but I don't want to try it because I'm not very good at accents.
I don't want to offend the Brits. So I don't know.
I think they get a kick out of us trying to do their accents.
Oh, I know they do, because they're like, oh, girl, don't talk, okay?
But we tried. We gave it our best shot because we are feeling.
We want to be you. Okay, so tell me more.
So you get 3 of these.
Wait. Is this what I get?
That's what you get.
Now look. Now all of a sudden, like, you took the wind out of my sails. Don't you guys feel that way? How quickly before this?
So this will be more like your second season of growth, but you will get flowers.
Like? Yeah.
You will get flowers in your first season, and they will get to be get to be that 2 feet tall, but they won't be covered. The number of flowers here is what we talk about really in its second season.
Okay.
It will get to be about that 2 feet tall height, but as this is an investment in your landscape, because as it comes back year after year, you will only get more and more flowers.
Yeah, you guys know that, and you guys feel that too. We understand that.
Yes.
That when you invest in a perennial, that it is going to take a year to 2 years before you're going to get where you want to get to. Now an annual, no. That's gonna burst and just bust out of the seams. It's gonna give you everything it's got for that one season, and then kaput, it's done. So we know what we're doing here. It is a perennial. I just got so excited about this.
I know, but you know, that's why we're gardeners. We know patience. There are some plants that will bloom faster, but there are some plants that are worth the wait.
And this is
one, yes,
worth the
yeah.
wait.
And it will give you
not
those.
really a big wait.
No, it's not. And you'll get flowers in your first year. And would you rather plant a hole this big, or would you rather plant a hole this big? Would you rather pay this price, or would you rather pay this price?
I am so with you right now.
Yeah.
So is this the color? They're just this sweet, beautiful pink.
Yeah, and that's why we call them enduring hope, because they do have that hopeful feeling, that really nice pink that, as these bloom, they'll be in slightly different shades as well, but they are just a typical rose. They are a beautiful, that tightly wound little face that's so sweet, and you can make these little mini bouquets. I would love to see them in little short bouquets, put in a vase, in your powder room or something, because you can.
Imagine though how many you can make
absolutely.
with this. I know. Oh, gosh.
Especially getting 3 of them, so you will just have roses.
3 of these.
You will have roses all summer long.
I can't even. I love it,
I
Katie.
know, these
I
are
don't know what to do
beautiful.
with the honeysuckle, the butterfly bushes, the tomatoes.
Oh, and look, plant these under your honeysuckle. These would work well there.
Yeah. No, I'm putting mine